Good morning again, everybody. So this is part 2 of Green Chess on Martin Luther King Day. So hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. Uh, this video is supposed to be all 3-player and 4-player variants, but of course we have ourselves this game, which actually in the last video, if you're watching, I was struggling to figure out what my next best move should be because it's actually kind of tough. So I don't know. I guess no. It should be a draw, right? But it's funny, I don't have any place to run backwards with my king. That's usually what you do in variants like this. You run backwards with your king. I mean, not, did I say king? You run backwards with your rook behind your opponent's king, and then you can just check him like crazy. So this is kind of nuts, you know. It should be a draw, but I assume he's probably going to go here. And then, shoot. I guess I pretty much have to run back this way. So I don't know if I'm like getting into a zugzwang here or what. So we'll see. But I think I can hold a draw here. Alright, so now back to what we're supposed to be doing in this video, which is 3- and 4-player games. Oh goodness, you guys. I guess the whole plan is starting to go to pot, because now guess what? We've got live, real-time games coming in here. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. Okay, so here I can just start kind of pushing this pawn. You can't really get into position to take it. I want to make sure that I don't hang one of my pawns I can easily promote, so let's just go here. He's not going to be able to run away. I'm going to get a free pawn here in a minute. So that game's kind of over. Well, it's been over. Alright, now here is a tough one. I don't know if I should whiz-bang a move off real quickly in this one, because this is a tournament game for $200. I was actually talking about that in the last video where, you know, I would give you an undo in pretty much any game on Green Chess, but the one exception is the $200 per win games in the Discord tournament for Trice's Chess. So I am a little reticent to just make a really quick move. Let's see what's going on. So I'm playing against an international master here in the $200 per game or win. And you have to win. Draws don't get you any money. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it, right? So if you're in a position where you're going to draw, you know you're not going to get any money if you lose, but also you get no money if you draw, so you kind of go crazy and just try to attack like a maniac. Okay, so I'm kind of backtracking, trying to figure out, you know, it's turn-based, what was going through my mind. Playing against an international master, Yakov Norowitz here, so not a lot of margin for error. Okay, so we know that white can't castle queenside. This is Trice's Chess in case you weren't paying attention or didn't notice it flash across the screen. So it seems to me that the archbishop is getting ready to, white's archbishop is getting ready to go to, say, f2. When he goes to f2, that means he can castle in the next move. So to prevent that, and now I don't have to worry about a bishop even going to f3 because of that pawn. So I feel like white's particularly unusual manner of development might work in my favor here because I can just do what I was planning on doing, which is chancellor to i6, hitting the i2 pawn, and that should muck things up quite a bit for white to try to castle kingside. So he might have to actually switch his strategy around to pushing like his crawl pawn, and I might crawl pawn back. And if you saw my game, my last tournament game was against Lyndon Lyons, and something similar to that happened, and the game went really well for me, but I wasn't playing against an international master in that game. So I don't know, it just seems like the common sense move here, without really thinking, which I don't like to do very much of, obviously, because I like to move a lot. But this is a game for $200, right? So probably don't want to move too quickly, but it just seems like chancellor to i6 is the obvious move. Is there anything that would make me think chancellor to i6 is not the best move here? Let's see, moving my archbishop just lets him castle on the next move. Don't have anything exciting to do with my light square bishop. My dark square bishop can't move at all. My knights don't really have anywhere to go. My chancellor on i6 is relatively safe, so let's do it, you guys. Talk myself into it. Alright, if I messed up, feel free to leave in the comments. Oh, and look, Yakov just texted me. Let me see what he said. If you heard a beep in the background, that was him. Okay, yeah, so I told him he needed to hurry up and move, and he said, haha, oops. I'll just put a smiley face in the email, or text back to him. Okay, I just texted Yakov Norowitz with a smiley face. Okay, so the moves are continuing to come in here, so this video is not going to be what I thought it was going to be. It is not going to be 3-player, 4-player games. Okay, so now the key here is to just not stalemate. This is an easy win. How many moves does he have? Nope, I can't really do a bunch of auto replies. Okay, guys, well, I guess I'll go ahead and just stop this video. And so part 2 ended up being just real-time variance moves, one-on-one games coming in. So look for the next one. Part 3 will actually be the 3-player and 4-player variants here on Green Chess. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. And I would like to see you guys like and subscribe and share this video and leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Did I mess up in the $200 per win variance, the Trice's chess game against Yakov Norwitz? But I suppose it would be best if you don't say anything as far as variations and stuff. I'll have to immediately delete that or ignore it because, you know, it's an important game where we don't want anyone to taint it. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this and make sure to check us out in part 3, and I will see all of you in the next video.